AITA for reporting my boss over a nickname. Originally posted by you, not BestofRedditor in r. Am I the Asshole on September 22, 22. Updated October 11, 22. Trigger warning. Sexual harassment. Less than. Original post. AITA for reporting my boss over a nickname. I am 31 female, and recently started a new job. Well, a few months ago. It's a 5 guys office. Plus the boss. The boss is one of those guys who think has a natural charm that ladies would instantly fall for. But he looks like a thumb, and has a lot of dumb confidence for making inappropriate comments. Even when talking to me about work issues. I keep him at arm's length, and I'm very professional with my workmates. Some days ago I was chasing after some workmate, because he was procrastinating sending me a document. I went to him to make him send it, and he said, okay. Took his phone, opened the Messages app, and sent me the file. But looking at it, I noticed that he saved my number as Jessica Rabbit. I asked him about it, confused, and looked at me, shocked, eyes wide open, just said, I am sorry. I didn't let him go, and interrogating him until he confessed that the boss always calls me Jessica Rabbit. To be clear, I am naturally a redhead. Got it from mom, and dye my hair red when it gets darker. But I don't look like Jessica Rabbit. I am flat as a table. Yes, I had trust issues about it, and worked very hard to like my body. I despise the thought of being compared to a hyper-sexualized cartoon character. I talked to my boss when he came into the office, and asked about the nickname. He just said, because you both are sexy redheads. I told him to stop it, because I don't feel safe. He just said, why are you so angry? It's a compliment. I said it's not and stormed out. I went to HR to do a formal complaint. The HR lady said that she'll process the complaint, but that it was worthless, because boss is just like that. I told her that I don't like my boss's attitude, and need a warrant to stop. Since then, my boss stopped talking to me, and my workmates say that I'm way too dramatic, and don't know how to take a compliment. They also complain that don't feel safe around me, because they don't know if I will twist their words somehow. Am I ta here? Edit. I didn't expect that many comments. Thank you. But now is very hard to read them all. But I've been taking notes. And I'll try my best. Even though I can afford to be jobless for a few months. So I am not scared of quitting if it goes nowhere. To be clear, I did not snoop on the phone. I was standing, and my coworker has sitting in his chair. So I had a clear view of his phone, and then I saw that he saved my number as Jessica Rabbit. Oh, and the guys who called me horrible names in my DMs and wished for horrible things to happen to me. I hope you get help. Or otherwise, you never work with or be in a relationship with any women, since you seem to hate women so much. Update. Thank you guys for all of your support. I've mailed HR asking for things on writing about their lack of action. I've got absolutely nothing. Later I found a lawyer, and he sent a strongly worded legal mail to HR. No response yet. That was yesterday, Friday. So let's give them time. The coworker who had my saved as Jessica Rabbit spoke to me, apologized, and said that he would help me if HR asks for testimonies, or if there is a lawsuit. He said that boss always referred to me as Jessica Rabbit to the point that he coworker, though that Jessica was my real name. He also told me that they changed my nickname. I am now known as Amber Heard. I am furious, but I am keeping a straight face, so they don't punish me further until this gets settled somehow. Update. Hello. I did an update on my profile. Sorry for being missing for a few days. Update 3 weeks later. Update on my Jessica Rabbit saga. Hello. If you are reading this, thanks for all of your support on my original post. I won't go through the hassle of being approved by the mods there. So ill post here. Well, I was fired. They said that I was creating a hostile work environment, and had a meeting with HR, where they told me to quit, since I've been hostile with my coworkers, and not giving my best effort. I was doing the exact amount of work that is mentioned in my contract. But I refused to quit. I insisted on that, and they refused to terminate me. Finally, they gave up and fired me. I can't say much now, but I'll sue for wrongful termination. On top of the sexual harassment, I think I have my back covered, and I can afford to be jobless for a few months. And I have a lawyer. There are some sketchy things in this company. Everyone in the big positions, including my boss, HR boss, etc., are related somehow to the owner of the company. Also, I've made calculations. Financially, earnings, expenses, income, taxes and salaries doesn't add up, but I'll just focus on my case and hope that whatever is going on there comes to light in court. Thanks for reading. I'll be out for a while. Reminder: do not comment on the original posts or contact the original poster. I am not the original poster. This is a repost. Well, that looks like the easiest wrongful termination case I've ever seen. They really tried to shoot themselves in the foot and the bullet ricocheted right into their head. Oh, that was nicely played. Firing your worker after she lawyers up, sends you written notice of her harassment and demands action. Totally not going to be retaliation at all. Probably going to be viable under simple gender discrimination too, I'd wager. Hope Oop takes them to the cleaners. Giving a work colleague, subordinate the nickname Jessica Rabbit because she's sexy, and then, when they complain about being sexualized, telling them you don't feel safe around them anymore because they might twist your words again. This really brought back the frustration of so many of these small incidents in my own life. The sexism, the gaslighting, ugh. And this story is how many businesses create a legal department or hire a law firm on retainer. Hostile work environment doesn't mean you were hostile to coworkers. It has a specific legal definition. A pattern of sexual harassment does create a hostile work environment, though. Seems like OP would have an easy win. Likely the company would need to cave for a settlement. Hopefully the next update would be in our nuclear revenge. As someone who had a derogatory, sexist nickname at work many years ago, I hope she sues them successfully into oblivion. 4 months ago. I wonder how it's going now. Hope she makes an update. Cannot wait for the update on this one. Destroy them. I do hope Thumb and HR will get in trouble and the company will lose significant money. They won't understand why they must treat people, even women, decently, but at least they'll understand that if they don't, it will cost them dearly. Somehow not surprised that the HR person was a buddy of the owner and otherwise not qualified after that first exchange. They'll hopefully find out pretty quickly why actual HR departments take these allegations extremely seriously. Disgusting ballless pricks. I hope she wins. Mate, it sounds like she worked for the same company I did a couple of years ago. Everyone is related, and if you aren't in, you get treated like dirt. Lol. Boss just had to say, you're a redhead and she's a redhead. But I understand it where you are coming from and I'll change it. Instead he called the only woman, they're sexy, changed her name to a woman generally reviled by his type, then retaliated by firing her. She gave him a chance to just be professional, but he simply couldn't do it. Hope she wins. Dude has no business acting that way. Burn them to the ground! Exclamation mark. Get IRS on them, damn. I remember seeing the original post, and I was immediately worried Oop would get fired over this boys club nonsense. I'm so glad she is financially secure enough to fight these jerks. I hope she, figuratively, burns that place to the ground. Her lawyer is probably salivating at how badly OOP's work handled this. Yeah, fire her after she got a lawyer abuse workplace sexual harassment. That's not gonna end well for them. What is hostile about wanting to be called by your actual name at work? You better believe if she nicknamed her boss Gollum, HR would have written her up ages ago. Repost with no new update. https www.reddit.com/r/bestofRedditorUpdates/comments/yap07/woman is being sexually harassed work 8 October.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.